Hi everyone, it's Alicia talking to you about Tirzepatide. Exciting day today. It's day 100 on the Tirzepatide injection. Again, just to remind you, I'm taking the Tirzepatide with the vitamin B12 compound, and I'm currently taking about 4 milligrams per injection. Depends. I'm usually doing this every 6 or 7 days. It kind of depends on what's going on in my life. I do alter the amount that I inject and the days that I inject, so that I can, I guess, participate freely in events that are going on. 4th of July, Father's Day, all that good stuff. My husband's birthday. He turned 52, so happy birthday to my husband. I've wanted to participate in things like eating cake and enjoying the blues festival in Portland and indulging in a couple of alcoholic beverages and just kind of taking it easy. So I do alter my injection amount and the days that I inject based on what's going on in life. Because when you do inject Tirzepatide, it can make you a little drowsy. It definitely impacts the desire for food. And so if you are going to have a, I don't know, festival or a birthday party that you're attending, that's probably not the best day to take your injection. So that way you can enjoy some of those treats that are being handed out without hurting your stomach or feeling less interested in the food itself. Getting back to it, day 100, officially 20 pounds down and officially 20 pounds away from my goal weight being 150 pounds. I have never been so close to my goal weight, and I don't know, I guess it's been 30 years of this journey trying to get to 150 pounds. So it feels a little strange to be really just kind of around the corner from that goal weight. So here we are, day 100, 20 pounds down. One of the things I'm starting to notice now is a little bit of squishiness. I feel a little squishy. I don't feel as firm as I used to be. My stomach, everything just feels a little softer and squishier, which tells me I need to start weight training a lot more than I am now. I probably only get in a couple of days a week of weight training, and it's not been as fruitful as it should be. I definitely need to do a lot more lifting and exercise in general, but really focusing on muscle, because again, Tirzepatide pretty much eats at your muscle mass. So you need to eat a lot of protein, and you've got to do a lot of muscle rebuilding and adding that strength. It's extremely important. I'm going to pivot for a minute and talk about loose skin. The Google algorithm is definitely aware that I am on Tirzepatide and that it is a subject of interest of mine. And there's a lot of ads on my computer, my phone, wherever I go, that talks about loose skin and taking or using a collagen cream, or drinking collagen beverages, or taking collagen pills. There's there's leggings that they suggest that you can wear that are supposed to tighten up your loose skin. So the algorithm on my devices is very aware that I'm on Tirzepatide and very aware that I might be experiencing loose skin, which I am. However, I do want to say, be aware of blaming your loose skin solely on Tirzepatide. I have been noticing loose skin for probably 4 years now, and I'm only on day 100 on Tirzepatide. When I was losing a lot of weight quickly with Optavia, I even made mention of this to my my Optavia health coach that I was noticing the same thing that I'm talking about now, the squishiness, the loose skin, and just feeling less firm and more soft. And that did occur due to the quick weight loss that I'm experiencing. But in addition, it occurred because I wasn't doing any weight training. I was focused on walking, sometimes jogging, swimming, but never weight training. So Optavia could also be blamed for some of this loose skin. Age is definitely a factor. I noticed experiencing thicker arms probably about 10 years ago as I was starting to go through perimenopause. And now that I'm straight up in the menopause land, I definitely have changes in my body, like the structure of my body has adjusted. On my age, I am 50 years old, and so that's gonna happen. But it's more so happening because I didn't introduce weight training into my practice earlier. I love yoga, so I do a lot of I guess weight-bearing exercises in that sense, because I am doing yoga about 2-3 times a week, but it's not as intense as it could be. So I need to level up my yoga practice, make it a lot more muscle intensive. I need to add weights if I want less loose skin. And I say less loose skin because you're never going to fully remove your loose skin, because it is going to happen because of age. It might even happen because it possibly runs in your family. I hate to call out any other family members, and I won't, but I have noticed loose skin in some of my other family members that are, maybe in their 70s. But I would think that would be expected. My point is, I don't think we need to fully blame the loose skin on Tirzepatide. You can get loose skin anytime you lose weight quickly and dramatically. It's just how the body operates. If I were in my 20s and I was taking Tirzepatide, I would be experiencing a lot less loose skin. So for anybody who's watching this video that maybe you're in your 20s and you're considering taking Tirzepatide, I strongly encourage you to add it to your health fitness journey, especially if you're looking to get to a goal weight in a much faster pace. But I really want to strongly suggest that you introduce weight-bearing exercises, that you build the muscle mass to avoid having too much loose skin, because again, you're going to experience loose skin if you lose weight quickly. And it does not matter if you're on Optavia. It doesn't matter if it's Tirzepatide. It doesn't matter if it's some other form of, let's say, maybe fasting. If you're doing a fasting diet, that too can cause loose skin. A lot of your other behaviors in addition can cause loose skin. I'll be honest and admit here to anybody who is watching this video, and I feel a little vulnerable in this moment, and I apologize to my children who might be watching this video down the road, but I was a cigarette smoker for many years. Before I became a parent, I was quite the partier. I had a pretty fun but rough 20s and partial 30s. I'm the kind of girl that likes to go to a lot of festivals. I've gone to Burning Man, and I played hard. And I was hard on my body. I drank alcohol. I smoked a lot of cigarettes. And I had some really bad behaviors that I don't have anymore. It's been many years since I've had a cigarette, so I don't do that now. But I would say it was about 10-15 years that I was a smoker. And guess what? That's going to impact your skin dearly. So if you are in your 20s and you are smoking, I strongly suggest you stop, because it is going to cause more skin damage. It is going to cause the skin to be more wrinkly and dry. And I guess the reason I'm sharing this is because there's so much more to a person's body shape, size, the things that they're going through that will cause loose skin. It's very unfair to blame it all on the Tirzepatide journey, and it's unfair to yourself to say, I'm not going to take Tirzepatide because I don't want loose skin, so I'm going to try a different way of doing this. No, try the Tirzepatide, lose the weight, have that awesome experience of getting to your goal weight in a much faster way, but take care of what you need to take care of. And we can't just say that it's one thing or another that causes something. There is behaviors that people have that are going to cause their body to react a certain way. And menopause is a huge reason as to why my skin is physically changing. So it's not just Tirzepatide that is causing me to have loose skin. What I'm going to do about it is just continue to take the injections because I am having success, and the ultimate goal is to get down to 150 pounds. So I'm going to continue on this path regardless of the loose skin, because the loose skin is going to show up, be present, whether I take Tirzepatide or not. I could go back to Optavia and I'm still going to deal with loose skin. I can go and start fasting, but I'm going to still deal with loose skin. I'm going to go ahead and do things that are healthier for my body to try to tighten things up. And I do notice when I start weight training, a little bit of weight bearing exercises, things do get firmer. Maybe it's just in my head because I'm not doing enough weightlifting to really see the impacts of it, but I do notice immediately things just feel tighter and stronger. You can have that impact on your body when you take care of your body in that way. And weightlifting is actually a lot of fun. It is a really good self-confidence boosting activity. And it's vital for us women as we're getting older. Our bones require us to be strong and to have that strength and muscles. I don't want to be a 70-year-old who can't go hiking. I want to be a 70-year-old who can get on the floor, do some yoga, and get right back up. I want to be a 70-year-old who can do all the house chores that I need to do and take care of my family the way I need to. And so I need to do weightlifting in order to have that. It has nothing to do with Tirzepatide. It's just the muscle maintenance that you need to have. I did have my kids late in life. I was 35 by the time I had my first kid. So I need to put in the effort in order to be around a lot longer for them because I chose to have kids late in life. So it is up to me to take care of my body and to do what I need to do. But that loose skin, again, is going to show up on our bodies regardless of Tirzepatide. Menopause can be blamed. Behaviors of our youth can be blamed. Hereditary can be blamed. Other diets that we've been on can be blamed. We can find all sorts of things to blame for our loose skin. But I think what we need to do is just simply embrace it and still put in the good work. On YouTube, I will search out workout videos of various people, and I've noticed there's a lot of women and men on YouTube who have their own channel, and they're sharing their weight loss journey, the things that they eat, the exercises that they implement throughout their day. And I have noticed they still have loose skin. So if you are a bigger person and you lose weight, no matter how you do it, you're likely going to experience loose skin. So embrace it, do all the work anyways, enjoy your life anyways. You're not going to ever regret lifting weights. You're never going to regret exercising. You're likely not ever going to regret your Tirzepatide journey or any other health journey that you're on. So embrace it, accept the loose skin. You're definitely not alone. And just live your life the best that you can, making the best choices that you can. With that being said, it's day 100. I'm very, very proud of my efforts and work that I have put into it. I still have a long ways to go. Even when I reach my goal weight, the goal will likely change. I might choose to be 140. I might choose to spend more time working out. It's a lifetime journey. This is not a book where we start and we finish. This is a lifetime journey. So do what you can. Be proud of yourself. If you're on Tirzepatide and you're having success, be proud of your efforts, because you are the one that is actually doing the work. Tirzepatide is just a tool that is helping you achieve. It's helping to shut down that food noise that you've needed to have shut down for a long time. Now is your time, loose skin and all. So here I am, 100 days in, 20 pounds down, and we're still just in the starting point of this magnificent journey. Thank you so much for your time today. I love all of you. Life is beautiful. See you in the next video.